Hello, Kaiko here, and welcome to the chaos. Let's go. What are we doing today? Well, I said we would do... I already forgot how you say this word. Charlotte's literally told me last stream. Something like Caribert? Something like that. We're gonna do this. We're gonna... yeah, we're gonna do this quest because... I don't know why I said I was gonna do this quest. But I did, so we're gonna do this quest. Even though all these other quests have been waiting for me to do them this entire time, but we're gonna do this. However, somebody said, I think, that it's quite a long quest. And it probably is, you're probably right. So if you can reconfirm if it's a long quest. And if it's a long quest, I will not be trying to complete it today. Because we do not want a repeat of the Sumeru Archon quest. So yeah, we'll just have to see. And we'll try to do as much as possible. And then after that, I think, yes. Okay, this is gonna leave, but we don't need this. Wind Trace though, this is the last day of Wind Trace. So when we'll try and do boss time, hopefully on time, as long as I don't get like locked out of co-op mode or something. And then we'll try and do some Wind Trace, you know, for the final time. And then this, I think we'll do on Wednesday, because I think it said that you unlock new things and then on day 7 everything would be unlocked. I think day 1 was probably Monday. Oh, actually, if anyone's done this, is all of it unlocked now? If all of it's unlocked, we could do that. But we'll start with Caribert. Caribert. We'll do some of it. And then, yeah. Is it all unlocked? It isn't unlocked yet? Okay, yeah. So we'll leave this for Wednesday. We'll leave this for Wednesday. That is a Wednesday problem. Oh no! That's okay. You guys can have fun watching me suffer. Someone sounds like it's a bad event. Let's see. What did I say for the Pyro Archon? Ooh. Interesting. If the Pyro Archon is a tiny character, we will also be saving for the Pyro Archon. If the Pyro Archon is not a tiny character, then all bets are off. Okay. Oh no, it's probably been unlucky. This is so sad. Oh, Kaiko, someone made a joke. Oh. Yeah. I don't know why, you should have assumed. I am very slow at doing the quest, but I like to think this means I'm going to have content for longer. If it takes me this long to do this, then, you know, we'll also have lots of fun to do. But I think we've done most of the forest, so it might not take that long, but it depends how long when Natlan is coming. Anyway, oh, you think Pyro Archon is tall? Well, don't need that then. Oh, I joke. We might try and get the characters, but in the same, like, tiny characters are my priority because I don't even know why. Probably just because Yao Yao. Because I love Yao Yao. And we need to make her an army of friends. Because Yao Yao's gonna rule the world. Definitely. Okay. So let's go over here. Ooh. Huh? Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Tibet, right? Who's asking? Do you need something from us? You bet I do. Phew, I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you. You see, it's from another Outlander. He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen. Well, we're always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim. So what address did that person give you anyway? He just wrote next to a small white-haired talking fairy. I mean, that's pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate. What? So the address is Paimon? Yes, Paimon. Exactly right, and if I failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him. Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky I ran into you here. Great, well, let me see this letter. I'm curious who could have sent it. Let me see this letter. Of course, here it is, all yours. Come on, Paimon wants to have a look too. It's been a while, how have you been? I've heard that 2 of you are travelling in Sumeru, and I happen to be in Port Ormus on official business. Lately, I've been stopping by Jafar Tavern for a drink or two every afternoon. If luck's on my side and Zetto successfully reaches you, come to see me and then we can catch up on old times. We'll see it as a fainted encounter. Your trusty buddy Kaya! What's Kaya doing in Sumeru? Okay. Kaya, huh? So he's here in Sumeru? Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe him pretty well. Yeah, can't say I'm hugely surprised. This is definitely Kaya's style. From what he wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of reaching us. Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so we'd have to go meet up with him? Very scheming indeed. No harm done. It'll be nice to catch up with him. Yeah, you're right. It's always nice to see old friends. Dennis says he hangs out at our tavern every afternoon. Perhaps he should drop in on him then, huh? Okay. You have anything else? As for me, it's a good thing luck was on my side. It's a wine-scented letter! Okay, we need to do it tomorrow afternoon, I think, so let's just... Whoop. Okay, that's good enough. Let's see. Freenet because God of War. You know what? I think it'd be more funny if the Pyro Archon was a tiny child, if it's the God of War. Like Nahida. Something so funny about Nahida in a child's body being the goddess of wisdom. Very funny. Oh, Kai should be at our tavern right now. Let's go see him. Yeah, that's true. You're great. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Where is this tavern? It's over here. Ah! It's Kaya! I know something I haven't tried yet, boss. Sorry sir, I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve. Oh well then, just the bill, please. It's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to. Kaya, you're really here. Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us. Hey Paimon, Kaiko, looks like the gods smile upon me after all. Come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends. If you say so, we've missed you too. Wait a second, you must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Jean? Not all. The itching master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her? Very believable. You're terrified? I don't buy it. Very believable. The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here, so despite how it might look, I am actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes. Okay, interesting. Sumeru spices are famous the world over. It's long been rumoured that the fine establishment was where a certain very popular spice cocktail was invented. That's why the knight sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it's as good as the rumours say. Wow. He must be having a great time. And how did that go? So far so good. I've already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormus about some potential collaboration. Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Dawn Winery and Master Dillick are going to make a tidy sum from this one too, huh? Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed on to Dawn Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling. Ha 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 ha. Huh? Hey, using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain. I'm guessing you've been to Sumeru before? Oh, what makes you say that? You came to Sumeru all on your own, so you must be quite familiar with the place. Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar though, I just came here on the sly once when I was very young. And, do continue. Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my parcels is exactly what I had in mind. Don't worry about it, you don't have to go into great detail. Well, alright, since you're so interested, like I said, I was very young when Dawn Winery had only just taken me in. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots, they're in Caribert, which is said to have been located deep underground somewhere near Sumeru. Near Sumeru? I'm trying to think about where we've seen all the things. I guess this would explain where all those ruined golems kept coming from. But like, huh? Okay. Didn't know, because they were in the chasm. I guess that's near Sumeru. Conria. And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear. It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have more thrilling story for you. Hehehe. Speaking of Conria, how much do you know about it? Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young. Wait, no. What's Dawn doing here? What? My life had less and less to do with Conria as I grew up, so I started carrying lessons as well. I used to believe I inherited some sort of duty from my father. But then I began to wonder, well, maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to keep me alive. As well as ensuring I'd be safely cut off from certain things, the thought that I might actually live a happy life there must have been the icing on the cake. It's obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my surname, Albrecht, is probably the only link to Conria that I have left. One deaf afternoon, please, boss. Yeah, he just sort of showed up. What is he doing here? Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Albrecht? Has Kaya met Dawn? I would assume not, but But interesting. This has got to be... Okay, Dawn's life? You decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dawn's life, if I'm not mistaken. So you remember me. Then we already acquainted, Kai Albrecht, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder. Wait, what? Descendant of the Abyss Order's founder? Okay. The Abyss Order? What? I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya, or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname. Oh my, that's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all. I'm surprised you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism. Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. In any case, I recognize your eyes. Now, you're a pure-blooded Caribert, aren't you? Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let it go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way. Kai, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you? I would assume not, given how many times we've seen him, fight Killer Charles and Abyss Mages, but you never know, Hey, hold on now, this conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious, and I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax, I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been. I trust you, Kaya. By the way, it looks like we're out of time. I've got a space mention to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me. Well, alright then, you do your thing, Kaya. See you around, Dine's Life. No need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink. You don't really trust him, do you, Don? You're both from Caribert, but you get on like oil and water. The fact is, I still don't know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen. So you said that an Albrecht founded the Abyss Order? I thought my sibling was the founder. Well, I suspect that they call your brother their prince precisely because there is a succession of sorts. Oh, so if he was the founder, he'd be the king, right? So, what do you plan to do here in Sumeru? I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name? Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan. We learned about that back in Mondstadt. You got a new lead? Not new, not exactly. My memory suffered from erosion, but while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your brother, he mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we travelled together. Ooh. All the way back then, that was already a thing several centuries ago? Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall we were travelling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up. So you're going to the place he mentioned back then? Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in a video forest then. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years. No, now is not the time. You said about the Abyss Order. Are we waiting for the perfect moment? No, it's just... I'm still waiting for my drink. I mean, that's fair. Well, actually, we haven't paid for the drink yet, but we gotta be careful. I don't think we'd be very happy if we just left without paying. Seriously? After Don finishes his drink, you prepare to travel to Vidia Forest. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Okay, let me see what you guys have been on about. Okay. What are you guys are changing your colors and it's so confusing. Oh no. The pretty rainbow? Oh, yes. I like this. You guys, you know that okay, there are not many commands on this channel. The commands, because I have to add them, and I don't know what to add. I added the default ones that had like, it had some, like, suggestions, like templates. So I added those. Well, any of the ones that looked okay. Some of them looked kind of boring, so I didn't include them. But there are only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think there are 8 commands. And I added one like 5 seconds ago. If you saw me hesitating while reading, that's because I was adding a command. So enjoy that one. But yes, there are a few. Not that many. It's not that one. Because I didn't look at that while you were doing it. But yes, I only added, there's only like 8. And 2 of them I told Child of Peace. One of them is for Child of Peace to test whether the bot is working. And the other one I added because I just had to add it. And then yeah, you guys know about Lurk and Uptime and the Discord one and the follow it. So you got like 4. And there's 1, 2, 4 that you haven't discovered yet, I think. Yes. Of which one of them I literally just added, so. Those are not it. You should think carefully. I told you I literally just added one. Why would I just add one? Think about that answer. The other 3 though, I don't know how you, there's no way you just get, well, you might just guess it, but it's more random. John of Peace says there's photographic evidence of that one, if you really want to know. Oh dear. Commands list when? I don't know. Do you need the commands list? You already know what 4 of them are. And I don't think you, just keep guessing. John of Peace has some of the answers. I don't know if they're gonna tell you because it's quite funny watching you guess random words. But you know. One of them I don't think you're gonna get because even I don't know why it's in there. But one of them you should get if you pay enough attention. And the other 2, one of them you should guess by theme and vibe alone. And the other one is just Child of Peace's starting one. So therefore, that one is not supposed to be. Yeah, you found one of them. Oh, that's the vibes one. Oh dear. You know, I could make some more commands. Maybe I should. Take some Child of Peace. You see all these suggestions they're writing down here? If you see any good ones, write them down and we'll add some fun commands before the next one. For example, I feel like we should have a sleep command to tell you guys to go to bed. Because sometimes this is very relevant. Oh dear. I don't have that one yet. But that is a good suggestion. Try to please write that one down. But yeah, if you see anything else that's quite fun, like cookies could be quite fun. I don't know what the rest of them would be. But yes. Wait, this place, it's familiar. What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this hundreds of years ago too? Yes, the forest has barely changed from how I remember it. There is very little human activity here after all. Let's search the area and see what we can find. This is a field. It must belong to whoever owns the house over there. It looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Oh wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here. Distinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps? Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit, and clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire too. That's responsible. Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building. Come on. Oh wait, we're just gonna go barging in. What if someone's home? Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident. If you say so. Well, you lead the way then, Dine. Hee. You guys are never gonna guess them. Oh dear. Oh my gosh, is this the house that we broke into that one time? And I was like, whoa, you can enter this house. I think it is. That's how we go. There isn't anyone home. This place is so dusty. Paimon bets no one's lived here in years. So there really isn't anything home. This place is so dusty. Paimon bets no one's lived here in years. Oh wait, I already said that. Investigate carefully. We mustn't miss a single detail. This bed looks pretty ordinary, huh? There's nothing underneath it either. What sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark and damp. Can't be all that comfortable. There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? By we, Paimon means you. Paimon just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingers off. What in the blood is going through your head? You sure are going places with your paranoia. This is a mirror. It's broken too. Was this a makeup box? It's just a regular mirror, and it's just broken. That's kind of disappointing. Paimon was hoping we'd uncover some super big secret, especially after Dan tore this place up. Oh, he crossed his arms after that. He was not happy. Okay. Hey look, it's a bowl. Guess whoever used to live here liked to cook, huh? Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal herbs in here. Oh, is this a medicine bowl? Sniffs. Wait, Seems you're right. You've got a good nose on you, Dan. Doesn't look like there's anything else worth our attention here. You sure we're in the right place, Dan? Our memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here. But we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly. I hear noises outside. Let's go and check. Noises? Is it... It's not much, just some minor adversaries. Oh, it's just some slimes. Monster's well done is a sharp. It's just like his nose. He's in surprisingly good shape for a 500-year-old. Although for someone who's as full of surprises as Dan is, it's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up those monsters. Ooh. I doubt the appearance of those monsters was wholly random. There must be something nearby that attracted them. A later anomaly, perhaps? But it seems to be more than that. Okay, I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley lines. I might be a while. You should wait for me here. What, you going alone? You better not be trying to keep some secret from us. Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted. I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation, and as such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it. Not to mention, even if forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, are we more than enough to handle it alone? Fair enough. Guess we'll just camp out here then. Good thing there's a bonfire over there. Let's make ourselves something to eat. All this running around has made Paimon real hungry. Okay, let me see. What are you guys on about? Okay. Yes, you found it. Oh, you saw come on. It did come on. Yes. Have a good evening. Good sleep, Kira, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Oh wait, are you not sleeping? I'm so confused. Wait, were you not going to sleep? I don't know. Well, if you're going to sleep, have a good sleep. Good night. If you're not going to sleep, then continue watching and hopefully I'll do something entertaining. Oh dear. Okay, you know, I kind of want to see how many random commands did you guys come up with? Let me see. I gotta make a note of any of the good ones. I hope you remember these because, you know, this is where they're gonna come from. Okay. Let me see. Don't mind me, just... Okay, wait. Let me make a list. Jada, just ignore these texts. Oh dear. I did see you did send me some. You picked some good ones. Let me see. Because some of these don't make any sense. Let me see. Is that everything? Okay. There's so many things here. I'm a very slow reader. You'd think I'd be a really fast reader. I am usually a very fast reader, but I'm reading it so slow. Oh dear. The music one could be cool if I could figure out how to get it to know what music was playing. I don't know if I'm that smart. But yes. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay, made a list. We'll see if there's any new ones. Okay. Okay. Now, what was I supposed to be doing? Lighting the bonfire! You know who's good at this? Klee. You know who's not good at not also setting a forest fire? Klee. Klee, you missed hard. Klee, can you please? Klee. Thank you. You have to make a fire, and before you know it, night sets in. You're cooking as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you. Hee. What freeloading comes most naturally to you than most? You're so easy to please. Changing the subject, dance taking forever. You said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be? We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentioned it, we really have spent lots of time together, haven't we? So don't take this the wrong way or anything, but do you ever get tired of Paimon being around? you make my day every day, Paimon. Really better than nothing, I guess. No, you make my day every day, Paimon. Oh, stop it. You're embarrassing, Paimon. So next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious. What was it like traveling with your brother? Ooh, we're reminiscing. We're reminiscing. The stars. We'd gaze at the stars just like this, and we'd point at the planets we wanted to visit. Wow. We traveled through the universe, always by each other's side. We saw all manner of hope and despair. Wow, this is the first time we've ever been separated. If nothing else, I just want to know what happened. Yeah, Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why is just terrible. We'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide, just you wait, heavenly principles, and you tutor that. Just you wait, heavenly principles, and you tutor that. You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk about something happy instead, because if you're sad, Paimon will be too. Don't worry about it, Paimon. Thank you, Paimon. Alright, it's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up. What's the first, Paimon? Not going to bed before me? Oh, come on, don't say that. Paimon just wants to look after you for once. Alright, good night then, Paimon. Night to night, go on a shoe, off to sleep. Memories of your sibling fill your mind as you fall soundly asleep. Hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen. Done? What a deep sleeper. You do know that we need to... Tear stains, you dreamed of your sibling last night, didn't you? Alright, rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest to investigate. Oh, why are you going back into the forest? How did I sleep till morning? Why didn't Paimon wake me up to switch shifts? Hang on a moment, where is Paimon anyway? Wait, where's Paimon? She's okay, right? I vaguely remember Dawn coming over. Did Paimon go into the woods with him, seeing how I hadn't woken up yet? Whatever the case, looks like it's just me here for now. Guess it's time to stretch my limbs and have a look around. Clattering noise? Ooh. Wait, did the noise come from inside the house? Paimon, is that you? This isn't the time for hide and seek. No reply. I should go inside and check. Okay. Somebody's here. Okay. I do wonder, can we read Kaya's mind if we're in Sumeru? Because he's not a Sumeru character, but he's in Sumeru. Halt, what do you think you're doing? Is an intimidating man. He is specifically labeled as intimidating. You startled me. This place is not whatever you think it is, nor should you go poking your nose into my business. Be gone. Just calm down. I'm only here to look for my traveling companion. This is an ominous motif. Your travel companion? You mean the one that was keeping watch by your side last night? His eyes! His eyes! Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. That much I saw with my own eyes. I thought so. Still, I don't know if I can trust this person's word just yet. So you mean to say that you were nearby last night? What business is that of yours? All you need to know is that I claimed this place first, and what I do here is none of your concern. But I make myself quite clear. Leave! There's something strange about this person. I need to find out what he's hiding. Well, what are you waiting for? I don't think I'll have much luck trying to find my companion in the woods. I think I'm better off waiting here for them to come back. If you must, suit yourself. I've been observing you and you don't look like a forest ranger nor someone from the academia. Still, I'm warning you, no funny business. Promise me that and you can do as you please. I'm no villain, nor will I pretend to be a saint. Okay, fine, whatever. Move aside, I'm heading in. May I join you? I was out here all night. I'm cold. You... I'll go on then, have it your way. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hide this anyway. Just come in. But no reacting to anything you see in here, okay? You understand me? Relax, I've been around, it takes a lot to faze me. Got it. Come on then. A hilichurl? A hilichurl? Why'd you keep a hilichurl at home? Mind your own business, don't worry, he isn't aggressive. How could he be? He was too young for anything like that. Don't you lay a finger on him, just find yourself a corner to rest in if you're tired or cold. You're from Conria, aren't you? Huh? You know Conria? Who are you exactly, and how do you know I'm from Conria? I'm just a traveller, I've met others from Conria. You'll close your eyes. Do you worship a god, traveller? I follow no god, in fact, I count some of them as my foes. Though I count some of them as my friends. You don't know, as my friends. Sounds like you've had an eventful life. Alright, well, my name is... Eide? Eide? I'm gonna go with Eide. Someone can correct me. Please correct me. And you are correct, I was once Conrian. I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh extinct. And all who replace faith in the gods are my enemies. That sounds a little too black and white, spoken like a true Conrian. That may be true, but the fact is the chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the cataclysm. This wretched curse of immortality, who knows how long I must continue to suffer like this? What is the curse of immortality exactly? I take it that's how you survived for so long? What is the curse of immortality? The curse? It was a little gift given to the people of Conria by those vile gods. We lost our home, our loved ones, everything. The agony of cataclysm itself was already too much to bear, but then came the curse, robbing us of any chance of release. All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls erode and our bodies decay. So it's just like Don, someone who bears the curse of immortality. So why do you some people turn into hilichurls, while you were afflicted by this curse instead? Because although Conria begins with a single bloodline, it was a home to others too. Any who forsook their gods and came to Conria were welcomed as our fellow citizens. When the cataclysm came, we pure-blooded Conrians were declared the greater sinners. Upon us the gods placed the curse of immortality. But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were punished with the curse of the wilderness as they fled, turning them into monsters. So, who is this hilichurl to you? He is... Caribert, my illegitimate son! That's where the name comes from! How times have changed, I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame. I was a noble of Conria by blood, but I resented the life my family had arranged for me. Then one day I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but that mattered not to me, it was love at first sight. Caribert faced great hardship from the very moment of his birth, all due to my selfish desires, and I was never able to be there by his side for any of it. After all that, he turned into a hilichurl right before my very eyes. I always owed him much, and now at least I can finally be close to him. What happened to his mother? She was... we were separated, I do not wish to dwell on it. I'm sorry, I know this must cause you great pain. It could be worse, I suffer the pain of loss because I once had everything I could wish for. And now that I have lost almost everything that little remains, I see with new clarity. If nothing else, at least I still have Caribert. And what do you plan to do? What are we planning to do around him? Yes, that reminds me, I only returned to check on Caribert. But I do have other things I wish to do. You may come with me if you're so inclined. Hello. Okay, no, you can't do anything. Okay. You guys, when was I gonna have set up these new commands? You've seen me busy this entire time. Hello. Over here. A crafting bench, what are you going to use this for? I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Caribert here to Sumeru. That's because he uses a medicine that can only be made here. One which will help him recover his clarity of mind. Recover his clarity of mind? When we were in the chasm, Dan said the curse could not be undone. Is recovery really possible? I do not hope to break the curse, I am very well aware of my powerlessness against the punishment of the gods. But it's said that this medicine is imbued with the power of Sumeru's god of wisdom and can awaken the mind from a state of deep stupor. It's been used in the past to treat cases of mania. I believe it might just work. Where'd you hear this? I read about it in a book from the Royal Library of Caribert. It was banned as the medicine requires the power of the seven to work. In my youth, I disliked the idea, life of nobility and craved excitement. I was leafing through some forbidden text and happened upon it. You know, that must have been the reason it was banned. It sounds dangerous. What other choice do I have? What exactly would you have me do? The gods have already punished us. What does one more sin matter now? Alright, don't get too worked up. I understand, no matter what, you have to try. Never mind, as long as you understand, I'm sorry I struggle to take control of my mood sometimes, perhaps a consequence of having lived too long. As it happens, I'm in dire need of some help to make this medicine. My hands don't have the dexterity they once did. I fear they might be decaying from within, all thanks to this curse of immortality. Okay, to start with, take this ingredient. Oh, a funky mushroom. A mushroom? I've never seen a mushroom of this kind before. Also, do you have any Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? I believe they're called carpet lotuses and Sumeru roses. I love it. They're just highlighting it out. Just right there for me. I've picked some before, yes. Wonderful. In that case, we have everything we need. There's a method for making the medicine. You just need to follow the steps. Strange mushroom. Okay, well. Oh, you can't read his mind. Anything else? Without your help, goodness knows how long this would take me. Thank you. Okay, well, we're gonna go pick up the mushrooms and the flowers. You know, so I don't have to use my own stocks. We'll just pick up these. Earth and water, wind and fire, craft for me what I desire. Ooh, nameless taboo medicine. Okay. What happened to he to make it? Maybe you'll make it less cursed. Okay. Is it done? Splendid, let me see. In all honesty, I do not know what the end product is supposed to look like. The banned book didn't feature any illustrations. Well, the moment has finally arrived. Curses! Excuse me, is it time to give Caribert the medicine? I don't know me to perform one final step to complete the medicine. I said before, this medicine relies on the power of the God of Wisdom for its restorative effects, which means we must pay a visit to the Statue of the Seven. Ouch, that can't be easy for someone from Caribert. I understand your reluctance. He needs the God of Wisdom's power. Should I get Nahida to help? Forget it. Oh, okay. I think Shadowpiece has got me some suggestions. One suggests Eide. 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 How was I saying it? I was going to eat. Okay, let's try the first one. Eide. Forget it. Eide hates the gods. It could complicate things. I'll just do it his way. Oh, like the word Eide. Ooh. Eide. How was I saying it? Was I saying Eid? Eide. We'll go with Eide. Also, can you hear that noise? Just curiously, because the batteries have finally run out, but it's not as bad as it usually is. Usually the noise is more continuous, but now it's every couple of seconds there's that beep noise. Can you hear it? Oh, now it's stopped. No, it happened again. Okay. Now I think is the time to change those batteries. So give me a second. In fun news, these batteries aren't very charged either. It's already flashing orange. So, oh well. Let's see. Jason. Okay. Good night, Kira. Have a good sleep. Hopefully we will see you next time. Okay. We'll do it his way. Let's go. Bring the medicine with you. Go to the nearby Statue of the Seven. We will do. Ooh, can we craft anything else? Oh, we could. I mean, we won't. But, we won't. Okay. Statue of the Seven. I just realized I've been using Nahida around him, and he's terrified of the gods. Whoops! Look at the statue, how can I bow before this thing? God of wisdom, look at me. I will utter no prayer, nor will I sing your praises. You and your kind destroyed my home, brought unfathomable suffering on my compatriots, yet here I stand before you. You cannot mock me more than fate itself already has. God of wisdom, I seek not to disavow myself of the sinful blood that flows through my veins. I wish only to beseech you to have pity upon a young and unfortunate soul. My son, Caribert, he was turned into a monster before he had the chance to witness anything beautiful in this world. This is no fate for a child. If everything the gods have done was in order to have the impious people of Conria bow their heads, then I bow to you now. I've given up all I have ever stood for. All I ask for is a tiny miracle for Caribert to see the world once more. Please, God, I beg of you. I may not know the whole truth behind the cataclysm, but the people of Conria have truly suffered. Why could Conria and the servant not coexist in peace? I've made quite enough of a fool of myself for one day. Let's go. Things will get better. Guess we gotta go give the medicine. He isn't a god because, well, she's still a god. Well, I guess she's an archon. What? How do you define a god? How do you define one? I don't really know. Well, she was anyway. That would still be enough to be hated, I think. Well, that was me poking some batteries to see if there were any new ones in there. But they are the wrong batteries. You know, for future reference. I was hoping the crinkling would be quiet, but it wasn't quiet. Okay, medicine. Caribert? The other child seems almost lifeless. His reactions to everything are incredibly weak. While we've prepared the medicine, we might as well try it. With your help. Eide faces the medicine. You made medicine to the head child. Caribert, it's me, your father, Caribert. Anything? Caribert, please say something. I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born, and that I failed to reach you and Mama in the time when you were both suffering. But I'm here now. Papa's been by your side all these years. I've never left you, not once. Are you still angry with me, Caribert? I know you're awake now. Do you not want to talk to me? I'm so sorry, Caribert. Forgive me. Please say anything, anything. Please, please. I had to stop. It didn't work. Ah. Gods above, what more do you want from me? You took everything from him, and I still bowed to you. I'd give you my very life if only you cared to take it, but you won't even let me die. I knew it. I should never have trusted anything that had to do with the gods. I was just deluding myself. The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment. Calm down. I keep forgetting how I say this. Eide? Eide. There might be other reasons it didn't work. Other reasons? What do you mean? Such as, who knows, perhaps the dosage was too low. Maybe it'd take a full course of treatment. You really think so? You have to exhaust all options unless you are ready to give up on Caribert. Give up? No, no, never. Yes, you're right. I cannot let myself wallow in despair. Even if I must stay here with him 50 years, 100, what difference does it make? I do not lack for time. That's the spirit. I'll keep helping you. To have infinite time, yet no hope, can only be called torture. Now let's go, we'll make another dose. The most crucial ingredient in this medicine is the unusual mushroom, which makes things complicated but not impossible. Where did you get those mushrooms from anyway? I grow them in the field. Wait, in a field like a crop? The details don't matter, right? Curb your curiosity and just do as I instruct. If you truly wish to help me, that is how you can do it. Fine. There's a waterfall near the statue I prayed at. I need to collect some water from there around 2 in the afternoon. I'll be here watching Caribert. Once you're back, I will make some fertilizer for the mushrooms. Got it. Good, then please head over when the time comes. About quickly before you know it. Before I know it, it's 2 in the afternoon. You're able to fetch some water. Okay, okay. Let me see. Is there anything new? Okay, no Caribert. Ida? Please fetch the water, I'll be waiting here. Nope. Open the door. Open the door. Can we open the door? Oh dear. Oh dear. Where's the waterfall? Okay. Okay. It is down here. A chart of peace. Why must you always do this? You just keep adding. Adding to this. Why? The law accurate Kaiko grows scarier and scarier each day. Let me get some water. We got some strange mushroom watering water. What did it describe it as? Yes, I winds into the letter. Just water 2 in the afternoon from waterfall just size after 7, just as Eide instructed. Water! Okay, let me drink some water. I have drunk some water. Okay, okay. Let me go over here and give this man his water. Hello. You're back. Caribert's condition is stable. By which I mean he still isn't responding. Anyway, give me the water. Here you go. Better carefully water this field. I need to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't let any forest rangers approach the house. Understand? Of course, your secret is safe with me. Good, I'll be back soon. The fertilizer won't take but a moment to make. You wait in the field for Eide to return. After a while... Oh, monsters, there's so many of them. It is that they're coming for this field. There's watering the field, somehow attract monsters. Better fend them off. Okay. Monsters, monsters. That should do it. Oh no, there's more! Okay. Okay. Well, they're already on fire because they spawned in Clee's little fiery patch. But, okay. Oh, okay. What happened? Was it monsters? Thank goodness you were here. I couldn't have taken them on all by myself. I have to hide and wait until they were gone. But yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects can only take some time to kick in, so let's get on with it. I dispense the fertilizer evenly. Before long, the elemental energy within starts to take effect. Next, you pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose. I trust you still remember the method. What is in this fertilizer? Because they are, you know, bright red. I suppose I will assume to visit the Sector 7 once more. Okay, okay. This is not good for my lotus stocks. Insufficient materials. Okay. 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 Hello. I have medicines ready. Hey, stop daydreaming. Oh, I'm sorry. After resting in this field for a while, my thoughts began to wander. I've been very weary for many years. If only I could fall asleep here in this field and never wake up again. But that the curse denies you even this, you still have Caribert. I do indeed. That's why I was just a fleeting thought. Thank you for your help once more. Now for the final step, back to the statue of the 7. Okay, to the statue. Like a plant only drink water? Piece, this is in direct contradiction to the fact that you just said I ate batteries, so therefore, I don't. Not me! Always there a difference between Kaiko and not accurate Kaiko. I don't know. But ADRX is here. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome! And Stella's gonna sleep. Stella, have a good evening. Good sleep. Hopefully I will see you next time. Okay, we're here, let's begin. Now wait a moment, hey, what was that? Caribert? Did Caribert just flee? What, he left the house? No, he must have left when we were too busy preparing the medicine to notice. When we have to catch up with him. Oh no, oh no! Let's see. There are two different forms of ingestion. Well, I thought the way you phrased it implied I only did one type of ingestion, and that was drinking the water. But I guess you're implying I only drink water and not, I don't know, tea. Okay, let's see. He's still going. That's not Caribert. No, it's not the same silk scarf around his arm. Right, Caribert's scarf was a gift I once gave to his mother. I use it now as a marker of sorts. My eyes must be going. How could I not recognize my own son? This decrepit body of mine. So her child, there's something strange about it. Yes, it doesn't seem interested in us in the least. It seems intent on walking that direction. Where could it be going? No idea. Let's go have a look. Yes, the more we know about Hitchhells, the better. Okay. Well, let's go down here. A very interesting conversation about ingestion. Oh dear. Oh dear, you guys. Do you go in here? Let's head in. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you'd like to see me play live, then check out my Twitch channel. You can find me on Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 PM GMT. Thanks again, and have a great day.